Alright guys, so this is what you would see in your packaging. So when you order one of these, this is how it will come. And so these are the tabs that I was referencing. So you'll actually just take a crescent wrench and you can just bend these off, work it back and forth, they'll both pop off. And that's what's going to act as a catch for the rear carriage bolt studs. Alright guys, so this is the rear diff on the Highlander, and in order to mount up our skid plate, very metally, you'll need a 17 millimeter, and you're probably going to want to do like a 1/2 inch drive on a breaker bar to get these to break free. But so you have to remove these, and that's going to be the first part of the installation of the plate. So you'll have to take these out first to get started, and then you can also take, if you've already broken off the tabs that are on the side of the plate, take your carriage bolts that are provided, and they go up inside the frame like so, and then you actually will, well, just keep it real, keep it honest, you know. This is hard to do with one hand, apparently. I did not realize, I thought I'd be able to just drop it in there. But, so, I'm going to try again. Gotta finagle it in here because it's designed to be just big enough that it's easy to work with, but will also small enough to be easy to work with, but there you go. So, keeping one finger on the back of it, and that gives you the stud that you'll need to mount, and you'll have to do this one. You'll feed in from the other side, and it bolts in right here, and so it's going to hang down through. Okay guys, so we've gotten the 17 millimeter bolts out, and now show you how we do this. So this just lines back up, and then you want to take your bolt, feed it back up. There is a nut with a tab on top, so you don't have to get super carried away with it, but you have to be careful lining it up. So now that's started, and then the other side we do the same thing. And once it gets started, and that feels like I'm turning into nothing at the moment, and that's possible. That may have no, it bit. Okay. Okay. So these are loose. This is loose. I already slid my tabs into the frame back here, so now I'm going to go ahead and push those down and grab the nuts. Oh good, you can still see those. Grab the nuts, slide those on. Get this bolt line back up. There we go. And then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and tighten these rear ones down. So you'll go ahead and tighten the rear ones down, and then you just come back and tighten the front. And once that's done, you're finished with the install. So it's a rather simple process once you get the parts out. I mean, you will see here I am, obviously we're up on jack stands and stuff. I'm just snugging these down in the front, even though that goes against what I just said. But I happen to have a 17 millimeter in my hand. I don't have a 15 millimeter under here, do I? Oh, I do. Okay, awesome. I have a 15 millimeter. So in that case, I am going to go ahead and tighten these rear ones down first. So you go ahead and I just tighten these down to where they're nice and snug. You give it a little bump. Realistically, you're probably in the neighborhood of probably 25 to 30 foot-pounds if you guys are into foot-pounds. I'll be honest, I have absolutely no clue how much torque should be on these. I need to go consult the internet before I edit this video and maybe I'll let you guys know, but my guess on these bigger 17 mil bolts, I'm gonna probably guess that they're probably somewhere in the neighborhood up at these, just the base on the size of them alone. So yeah, that's it. That's the whole install. So it's really quite simple. You break your tabs off, put your carriage bolts through those tabs, go ahead and toss them in the back frame here, which you can barely see in the video. I'm going to slide this over so that way you can see this better. So you just go ahead and put those in there, and up here you'll feed them in. That'll be there. Then you can pop out your 2 front bolts. They're 17 millimeter. Take those out, put it back up, start these, get these lined up, tighten it down, and then come back and torque it all down, and you're done. So I mean, I already had the Highlander up on stands in the back, but this should take you no more than, you know, you probably have 20 minutes in setup time and 20 minutes in, you know, installation. So either way, hope this is really helpful to you guys, and you know, trying to make sure that we're giving you guys a complete offering on how to do things, and don't want to just send you stuff blind. So it's complete. It's covering up the diff and then part of the yoke in the front, as you can see there. So it looks like complete. Either way, you guys have a good one. Thanks for checking out the video. I'm gonna roll into the shot here and catch you on the next one.